Hey everybody, I'm gonna talk about a whole bunch of subjects today, or whoever's watching. If it's only one, it doesn't matter. If it helps to enlighten you even a little bit, then I've done what I'm supposed to. Okay, I'm gonna talk about beliefs create reality. Now, how do I know this? I know this, not believe it, but I know it, that your beliefs create your reality is because when I did have the Kundalini experience, okay, which ascended being, ascended master being, whatever, it doesn't matter, these terms that we give beings, helped me out to achieve that because I was trying to connect all my chakras and have a Kundalini experience by myself, but I was too sick and too medicated. But I was not going to give up. I was going to try. He was going to succeed or die. And I was close to it, dying actually. But I got help from an ascended master or being, which I will talk about too, about them because they're good, really good people, good beings, man, helping out. Anyways, about that. Okay, when I had the Kundalini experience, when that ascended master helped me out to have it, he helped me connect all my chakras. Um, I started to, my consciousness was already like in the fourth dimension, was already connected with the fourth. I was like living in two worlds, but not fully, like kind of like that. But when that happened, I was able to do that. And I could see into the next dimension while I'm still in my physical body. My consciousness rose to that level and then even higher. But I could see spirits like it's hard to into. I could see into the next dimension where it's a spirit realm. It's a spirit realm. Okay, it's you are spirit. You're not this physical body. You're spirit number one, having a experience, a conscious spirit having an experience in this physical body. But when the Kundalini was energy was fully activated, there was one point where I was walking down the street on the sidewalk, and my consciousness was so elevated, and I was so connected with this earth. I just seen everything disappear, like everything around me, the surroundings, the buildings, the trees, everything just turned into conscious energies, and I knew that I was helping to create this whole reality with my consciousness. We all are doing that. And this is how the dark side or the dark ones, whatever you want to call them, I just call them the lost souls because they think they're doing things that they should be doing, but no, they're not. In my opinion, they're just selfish beings, and they've gotten so far away from the creator, from the universal creator. They they just lost contact with the creator pretty much almost totally. And the dark ones or the whatever, I don't want to say the word, but these people on this earth who are control or trying to control everybody through your own beliefs. They're turning using your own power that you have, everyone has within them of creating reality. They're using it against you. They're letting you help create their reality. So all this stuff on the news, that's why I haven't watched TV for 7 years. I don't watch any news. If I want to get updated on news, I check out it on the internet, and I'm careful about what I watch. I choose what I watch because I use discernment, and that's the key. You have to use your own discernment because this reality is a false reality. You're being fed all kinds of lies on TV, on news. It's all a script that they write, and they want you to believe this is happening, that's happening, this is the way the world is, and you can't do nothing about it. So be afraid, be in fear, because once you're in fear, that's when they can control you. So number one, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of anything. You're contributing to create this reality. We all are, and they know it, and they try to use that knowledge for them, for themselves. They call them so well. They're called service to self because that's what they are. They couldn't care less about you or me. I know personally, because they tried to kill me twice already. So, and well, I came close the second time. Gave me, it was like a warning, but I know personally. All right, but don't live in fear, because there's an afterlife. You're an eternal soul. Don't be afraid. Then number one, don't ever be afraid because you are an eternal soul and you are connected with that creator. And that's what I'm going to talk about now. Now, like I said, I seen the whole reality just change. It disappeared. And I seen like conscious energy, spirit just surrounding me. And I knew that I could influence that and manipulate and change it. We can all do this. We're all doing it. We're just not consciously aware of it. And that's the thing. When you raise your consciousness, you become aware of what's going on. Okay? That's very important because this is how they manipulate people through media, through movies, through TV to believe certain things, and it helps create what they want to be a reality. So if they want AI, they feed movies and news and TV shows full of AI because they want that in the reality that we're creating. We're all creating this reality. That's how powerful we are. We're creators. We're conscious creators. I know personally. I've seen it. I've experienced it. Okay, I actually did that when I was 19 one time. I changed something in this reality just with focused free will, focused, powerful free will. It changed something, and it was like cool. And I just really didn't. I thought, it was kind of a normal thing that we can all do this if we use the power that's within us. And now that's what I want to get to too. About the only power people have over you is the power you give them. You're very powerful beings. We're all created. We're all connected to the universal creator, and that creator is nothing but unconditional love. And it's that creator sees you as an extension of itself. Okay, I know personally because when I had the Kundalini experience, there was one time. This is kind of relevant right now. That's why I'm talking about it, because what's going on in the world with this virus and everything. It's relevant to that. You should know this and remember that you're powerful beings. Don't think for yourself. Use discernment. The Creator gave you a mind to think. Use it. Don't believe everything you see on the news or TV and take it as truth, because it's not. That's all I'm going to say, and that's the truth. All right? I've learned that through experience. And the Creator, like I said, it sees you as an extension of it. It sees you as one with it. It's part of it. I know because when I had the Kundalini experience, which lasted almost 2 years, which is amazing. I connected. There was one night actually. I finished meditate. I think I meditated just beforehand, and something was holding. I could feel it. My higher self was trying to connect with me, and show me something, but I was like I couldn't. Something was trying to block it, and then all of a sudden my vision, my inner vision or third eye, whatever you want to call it, I could see into the next dimension, like I said, into the spirit world. And I seen these three beings, two of them, one was trying to hold me into my body, not to have my consciousness rise anymore, not to allow me to see what I wanted to see, what my higher self wanted to show me. And it was two other beings behind that one being. He was, I guess, the strongest or whatever. He was controlling things. And I could see in my mind that they were shaking, they were vibrating because they were focusing so hard, I was focusing my will, saying, no, I have a right. This is my free will. I said, this is how powerful we are. You have to know this. There's beings that pretend to have light or have false light who don't realize or do realize, and they don't care. You have every right. You have free will. You have every right to know who you are, where you exist in this universe, whatever levels you exist on, not just this one, because you exist on many dimensional levels. Okay, many levels and many dimensions you're existing on. You're just not consciously aware of it. So when I was getting angry because I could feel them holding me, trying to hold me in, I just slammed my fist down and I said, no. I could see, like I said, I could see everything in my mind clear. It's like a picture, like a screen. And everything that was going, I can see into the next level. And they were like vibrating so much because the power of my free will and the energy from me, and I remember all my chakras are activated. And I could see all of a sudden they moved away, and my higher self came from way up there, like way up there. I think right from the Creator, because your higher self is connected right to the Creator and to you. And came and grabbed me. I could see all this and grabbed me and took me right out of my consciousness, out of my body, and showed me. And I went to the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, the 7th, the 8th, the 9th, the 10th, and right to the 11th dimension. Okay, all these dimensions showing me and acknowledge. And that's when I was become enlightened. Whoa, okay, I'm existing on all these levels. And we all are existing on more than one level. Okay, you're not just third dimensional. Okay, it doesn't matter if I'm the 9th or the 10th, 11th, whatever. That really doesn't matter. We're all one with the Creator, and we're all equal in that Creator's eyes and that Creator's heart. And that's the main thing. All right. Anybody who teaches you or tries to teach you something that this is better than the other, then don't walk away. Don't listen, because it's a false teaching. It's bull crap. Because when I rose to that higher 11, all the way up to 11, and then the 12th, I went right to the Creator, and that Creator, I was like up there with that Creator, one with that Creator. It was an amazing experience. I can't put in. You can't really just put into words. You have to have the experience. But there's nothing but unconditional love, and that Creator is seen, like I said, saw me as one with it, part of it, an extension of it, and we're all like that. Okay, this is why religions have to go, because the religions teach you that you're not you're not part of the Creator. You have to go through someone else to get to the Creator, a priest, blah blah blah, so on. It's bull. It's bull. This is when you're giving your power away to other beings. You're creating that reality that you can't be one. You're not one with the Creator. You have to go through someone else to get to that Creator. That's crap, man. You don't need anybody else. Go within your heart. Meditate. Go within yourself. Through the heart. Let the heart guide you, your consciousness, and you will see for yourself. What else? You need to meet. I wrote down some stuff, so I'm just looking. Like there's when I was up there with the Creator, I could see the whole universe. Okay, this is how amazing it is. It was amazing. I could see all the galaxies, everything. It's just an amazing experience. I can't tell you how amazing it is. You have to experience it. You have to have this Kundalini experience if you choose to, or at least meditate, go within, and you'll see for yourself that you can connect. We're all connected to the Creator, and you can consciously connect more with that Creator, with the Creator. And there's like a whole universe inside you. You have no idea how much, like all the masters that came out, or the teachers, why they called masters, right? I call them great teachers, ascended teachers that came on this earth, Christ, Buddha, all these beings, ascended beings. When they came on here, they were teaching that. But it's through the ages, through the hundreds of years, their teachings have been twisted, discarded, because people in power wanted to have control over people, to keep having control over people. So they discarded stuff that would enlighten people to know that no, that's it's not needed. None of this is needed. Okay, that ascended master, that being that helped me out. I tell you right now, it was an amazing. The love that I felt from that being was beautiful. It was, I should have asked for help, but I didn't, and I'm glad that they offered their help. He offered his help for me to help continue to have that experience, the Kundalini, connect all my chakras. And because after that, everything changed. I realized, wow, I'm on all these dimensions. I'm existing on all these dimensions, these levels of dimensions. And I've come to remember a lot more too. My Lyran family, my soul group, they connected with me just before, I think it was just before I had the Kundalini experience. Yeah, because they connected with me, showed themselves to me. They connected right to my third eye, or whatever you want to call it. You could see, okay, it's telepathy, but also they showed me who they were. Light blue skinned, amazing, beautiful, our family, not just my family, but our family, our star family. And it was an amazing experience. They connected, 3 of them. And they showed me 2 of them were in a seated meditative pose, and their eyes were closed, but they connected with their minds, their consciousness with me. It was cool just to see that, and the love that you feel, because it's what we miss. We've been away from like these cycles that go on for 26,000 years. To them, it's only like a year and a half, 2 years, because they live longer and their consciousness experiences things differently. Time is not, is not so. It's different. I don't know how else to put it. It's different when you're at a higher level, when you're experiencing existence as a conscious spirit at a different, higher level. Time it's not. It's a conscious construct. So when we come into this third dimensional reality, we agree that okay, it's going to be like this, and this is how time is going to be experienced, linear, blah blah. But it's not. Time is happening all at once. Existence is happening all at once. This is 5th dimensional consciousness and higher. When you know that, which I do now, you know, I've been to the 5th dimension. I had to come back because I wasn't really supposed to do it that way, but it was funny. But I was told, no, you can't do it like that. But this is I understand you have to ascend and you have to do it properly. But being sick for 32 years, okay, this is what I'm trying to tell you, how powerful you are. Okay, it's not, I'm not no more special than you or anybody else. 32 years of constant sicknesses, an immune deficiency, getting a treatment for 32 years, and it's been sicknesses for 35 years, infection after infection after infection after infection. I can go on and on, sinus, lungs, and taking antibiotics, almost every antibiotic that's been invented, just about. And I'm still here. Okay, and and through my treatment that I was getting, they gave me lupus. Okay, they gave me lupus from the treatment. I don't know if they purposely did it, but I don't think so. But it doesn't matter. I got lupus from my treatment, which was supposed to help me just stay alive. And for 17 and a half years, I've been suffering from that. But that's going away. I'm healing. I believe in divine timing. So maybe I'm healing slower than usual because for a reason. Maybe I'm supposed to talk about this. I'm not sure, but I think so. That's part of it to do with it. But we're all powerful. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You are stronger than you know. You are more powerful than you know. This is why so many beings from all over the galaxy and all over the universe are, and there's more than one universe, by the way, who are interested in what's going on this earth, is because we are very powerful beings. We are. And what empowers us so much is emotion, because we have such extremes of emotion. If you can control those emotions, you are very powerful. Like when I say I changed reality, something in this reality, just for 8 minutes of focused will, but it was very focused. I was very emotional and focused will, just for like 7-8 minutes, focused will, imaging what I wanted to happen in this reality. Boom, it just happened. It just boom, like that, created it. The next morning I went and seen it was done. What I envisioned happened. Overnight, whatever, it was done, just like that. That's how this reality is created. That's how we're creating this reality. And the so-called people in charge, because they're losing all their power, which is good. It's about time. They've been controlling this reality for thousands of years, getting help too from some bad, not nice people. Put it that way. I don't hate anybody. Okay, when you get a being who's ascended master who has attained Christ consciousness. That higher consciousness is unconditional love, and you feel that and you connect and you remember that you have that also within you, the high heart. It's you don't want to hate. You can't. I don't hate anybody. I feel sorry for these people that they're so far away from the Creator, that they're so far away of the true light of unconditional love. And it's very important that I talk about that, because it makes a big difference. It can change your whole reality, realizing that we're all connected. During the Kundalini experience, that's one thing. I connected with this earth, with Mother Earth. Like my whole consciousness, I was part of this earth, Mother Earth's consciousness. And I was already sick and in pain. And but I let her express some of the pain that she was feeling from all this that's been going on for hundreds of thousands of years now, but especially the last while. And I could feel the pain, and I couldn't feel too much of it because it was overwhelming. And I just sent her love, unconditional love. I sent her healing. When I connected to one of her energy centers, which is not far from where I live, I connected, and during the Kundalini, and I just sent all kinds of love and unconditional and healing into this planet. And that's when I got it. And I kept doing that for almost the whole 2 years when I was having this experience, putting out unconditional love and healing into this planet, into this whole reality. And that's when I met Mother Earth. She came into this dimension and visited me at the hospital one day. I don't know. I just knew it was her. Took physical form as conscious being and gave me a hug and said how much she loves all of us, right? And everything. It was an amazing experience. Even this right now, it's kind of, was that really her? And you have this doubt. Don't have doubt, because reality is much more exciting and more expansive than you realize. Okay, how this reality is created is by consciousness, spirit, and consciousness. And we are conscious spirit beings in this physical body, in this avatar, whatever you want to call it. Doesn't matter. Meat suit, whatever names we want to give it. It's funny. But we are spirit number one. conscious spirit, and we're connected we're always been connected to the Creator. You've just been taught bull crap that you're not connected to the Creator. You have to go through someone else to get to that Creator, and that's a bunch of crap. Go within yourself. You've always been connected, part of the Creator, one with that Creator. You've always been. Trust your own heart. That's all. The best thing I can say, the best advice is trust your heart. Your heart will never steer you wrong. Go within, connect with your heart. The high heart, they call it, that's where the Christ consciousness exists or lies, through the high heart. And you'll see for yourself. I just want to see what else. My voice, I'm losing. Oh yeah, your body is yours and no one owns your body. Okay, you are a sovereign being. So whatever goes into your body, no one has permission to put anything in your body without your permission. You're the one in that body. Your soul is in that body. Your spirit is in that body. Do not give anybody permission to put anything in your body you don't want. Okay, that is your right. That is your source-given right. Okay, you want to say God-given right, whatever. It's the truth. So with vaccines, if you want a vaccine, that's up to you. I stopped taking the flu vaccine about 12, 13 years ago. And you know what? When I stopped getting it, I didn't get the flu. I took a couple of years, but I got the flu a little bit, but it wasn't as bad. And then I wouldn't get the flu, not nearly as bad every year. Even though I have an immune deficiency, I was still, I was better. It got better. That's my own experience. So I'm not making this stuff up. That's personal experience. Going to a hospital for 32 years and having treatment, trust me, I've been through, you don't have no idea what I've been through, how many times. Sorry, I don't make this sound like, maybe you have an idea. Okay, sorry, that didn't sound right. That was a little bit of ego coming through. But yeah, I've been through quite a bit. Not good. But yeah, it's personally, I wouldn't take any vaccines. Do your research. Go see what goes in the vaccine. See what they put in vaccines. That's why I stopped taking them, because I did my own research. And I became conscious of what goes in vaccines, and I told them I don't want it anymore. And that's your right. You don't have to take any vaccine unless, you want to. And that's your God-given right, your source-given right, your creator-given right, whatever name you want to give the creator, doesn't matter. What else? Make sure I get everything that I was talking about. You are existing on Mever. Yeah, I said that. Okay. Yeah, I just want to talk a little bit more about that. Ascended masters, ascended beings. They're on like fifth dimensional and higher. As far as I'm concerned, or what I've learned, is that these beings are fifth dimensional and higher. Anything in the fourth dimension. There's higher levels on the fourth dimension but when you get to the fifth, there's barely any ego, anything like that. Everybody sees each other as one. They know consciously and like through spirit that we're all connected and we're all family, and throughout the whole galaxy, throughout the whole universe. And that's where this earth is heading, is the fifth dimension. And that's where we're all heading. And just don't lose faith. That's another thing I wanted to say is don't lose faith. You're more powerful than you realize. Even being as sick as I was and all medicated as I was and close to death at one point, I was still able to do all this. So there you go. It should tell you how powerful you are within. When you connect with the Creator, when you do this, when you are connected fully with the Creator and with your higher self, how powerful you are. We're creating this whole reality. Remember that. Whatever you let into your consciousness can become reality. So don't be careful what you watch, what you allow you consider as real and what is right. You all have free will. Use it wisely. And that's about it. I really wanted to talk about everything. Yeah. Especially what's going on in the world with this virus. And I can sense it. I can feel it. A lot of people are scared seeing people walking around with masks and that, and I'm not wearing no mask. I have an immune deficiency. I'm not wearing a mask. I don't believe that it's as bad as it is. I know there is a virus. I'm not saying there isn't, but just use your own discernment. You just think for yourself and use your own discernment. Okay, if you feel you need to wear a mask, then wear one. But I don't. And just believe in yourselves. Okay, and remember you are connected with the Creator always, and you're creating your own reality. Go within. You'll find this out. I had an experience just a couple of days ago where I connected with another part of my soul, my aspect of my being, who is unlike the other side of the galaxy. I know that I had that. I could see, like it was almost seeing through their eyes, but not like that. But anyways, it doesn't matter. They were on a ship. I'm connecting. What I'm trying to say, basically, what I'm trying to say is you are a being of immensity. You're bigger than you realize. Your whole conscious soul is much more expansive than you realize. You're existing on many levels and in many places, actually. And that I can tell you is from my own personal experience, not from any movie, books, or anything, from my own experience of going within. This is what I experienced. And so believe in yourselves. I love everybody on this earth. Stay strong. Believe in yourselves. Stay connected with unconditional love and light. Take care.